Hi ho guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old den of tools. And today is Monday, November 7th, which means it's time for Deals of the Week. Oh, let's jump into it because we got to hurry up because, well, time's a wasting. We got 17 days, 15 hours, 40 minutes and counting till Black Friday. Better yet, we only got 47 days till Christmas. It is coming up quick. So don't worry, we got all sorts of deals here coming for you, for gifts for you, gifts for everyone. We saved the best deals for the last, as well as some bonus deals here because, you know, it is the gifting season. So let's jump into it. First off, I got to thank today's sponsor. That is Top Test. They sent us the gas leak detector, natural gas detector here. Let me show you how this thing works real quick. There you go. You know, in an RV where lots of stuff is run by gas, and everything's always shaking, you're always kind of worried about, is there going to be a gas leak or something like that? So this is a must-have in an RV. Definitely, you know, good to have at home. It's one of those things like you probably might not need it until you really do need it. And for $27, not a bad investment. But they got a 5% off coupon down here, but they sent me a 10% off coupon on top of that. Actually, not on top of that. I think it applies instead of that. I don't know, who knows? The way Amazon works, you may be able to stack them. I wouldn't count on it though. But at least 10% off. That's going to save you an extra $2 and almost 70 cents there. That is a great deal. By the way, it comes with the batteries. You got to love that. Nice little pouch too. It comes with. Anyway, it's a great thing to have, especially for, you know, those of us who travel a lot and stuff like that. Anyway. Another friend of the channel here that's been around for some time is X-Tool, and they've got their 2022 new release. I guess it was new release for this year, but we're all close to the end of the year. But that said, they're doing free lifetime updates on it. $400, and they're adding a 10% off coupon on that. That's going to take $40 off of that. That seems like a no-brainer kind of deal. If you're looking for a professional grade, diagnostics tool, scanner kind of tool, or even like this, I guess kind of fits kind of in the budget pro kind of area as to what it will do. Here's a whole list: 31 special functions, key programming, ABS, oil throttle, DPF, TPMS, all sorts of power balance, BMS resets, all sorts of stuff. Now remember, it says support varies across vehicles, so check the kind of vehicles that you work on with this before purchasing and make sure you're getting the right tool for the right job. All right, let's keep going. Talk about tools. Let's talk about tool organization. I've talked about these things before. We got a 2-pack now for $40. Each one has a 50-pound weight limit, 100 pounds total. Great gift here. Great organization for your own, bear cave, if you would. 15% off coupon down here. That's going to save you, 10% would be $4, so $6 on that one, I think. That's $34 for two of these. That's 34 divided by 2. That's 15. Carry the 7. That's $17 each. I don't think you could build that unless you got a ton of scrap materials around that you could throw at this, and plus the time and whatnot to have this just one and done, bolted up on the wall, and get organized and get back to work on your real projects. All right, let's see what else we got. 3M. If you've been following the channel, you know I've been at SEMA all week, and boy, are my paws so tired. What a week. I'm exhausted. This weekend was not enough to recover from it. Anyway, that said, the 3M booth was going off with all their new abrasives and everything. They have just been killing it over the past few years. They have fantastic stuff here. We got the 3M Extract Clean Sanding Solutions here, $7.92, lowest price in 30 days. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is the Beyond by Black & Decker. We've talked about this before. This looks like just an electric screwdriver, and yeah, it takes your regular little electric screwdriver kind of bits, but you see that Allen key down there? Well, guess what it does? It's got a little notch in it that lets you slot one of those things in there and use that just like a screwdriver. If you're assembling a lot of stuff from Christmas, maybe you buy a lot of this flat pack stuff, you IKEA and whatnot, this thing is a no-brainer to have. And at $13.37, this is a great, because it does act as a basic screwdriver, so you can keep it in your, your little drawer there in the kitchen for all your basic stuff. But when it comes time to assembly, oh, this is going to save the day, especially with Christmas and stuff coming up. Oh my gosh, you're going to really want to have something like this. And the ring light on this is really nice. Nice soft white light. Good even work light on that. Anyway, again, a great Christmas present as well. Talk about great Christmas presents. How about this? Energizer LED flashlight with and water resistant on top of this. You get the flashlight and you get the headlamp. $25. What? 50% off. Click the little coupon. Boom, go away there. 50% off. That is a huge savings on that. Takes it down to $12 and change. That is like a no-brainer there. Great stocking stuffer, if you would. This one might be a little too heavy for the stocking, but the Yoast vise here, this is the Machinist 3-inch Machinist vise. 360-degree swivel base for $128. Getting a good solid vise on your bench is a must. Now, the way you decide to go with it, what works for you, that may vary, but Yoast makes some decent stuff. Even their made in China stuff like this is decent. And for $128, that's kind of a good deal there. How about Wera? I'm a huge fan of Wera stuff. I should stop by the Wera booth at the show. Saw all sorts of great things. Got to see this. This is very similar to the one that I do as my EDC screwdriver. And except the difference is the shaft does not collapse like it does on the other one. Well, that's too bad, but it's ratcheting. This is Wera's ratcheting screwdriver with the built-in bit holder, of course, with the Wera handle and everything like that. $34.65. That's a fantastic deal on that. All right, again, a great stocking stuffer. Now this next one is a bit odd, and I do admit that. This is the Amazon Basics paintbrush holder. Now what this is it's a piece of plastic that screws onto like a broomstick handle or any kind of, pole with a threaded handle on it or threaded end on it, and it allows you to clamp a paintbrush in it. But you know what? You could clamp a whole lot more than just a paintbrush in there. I'm not sure exactly what, but this gives me the idea of creating a mounting accessory for all sorts of different kind of things around the shop. Anyway, $3.84. Let me know what you think about this. What could you think of to pop in there that maybe you could, use as a mounting point around the shop? All right. Anyway, next up, we got the DeWalt bit. I've talked about these before. We're on sale here, 61% off, down to $9.80. This is a great bit set, 14 piece. Look at it with the quick access there. It just pops right out. Throw it in your pocket, and you always have the bit you need at hand. Well, at least most of the bits you're going to need. Anyway, that's a great pickup. Another great stocking stuffer. Now, this is, I know we talked about the pole saws, the electric and gas pole saws, but sometimes manual is the way to go. There's a lot of instances maybe where, that's just too much weight to hang out over the edge there. It's too far of a reach with that kind of weight you get on a battery operated one. The bear can talk. I promise. Anyway, Amazon Basics, under $20, $19.26. Might be one you might want to consider. All right, moving along, we got the Irwin Quick Clamp 6-inch here. Now, we get the sets of them, that's great, but sometimes maybe you just need a onesie, twosie here and there kind of stuff, and that's where this comes in, $9.99. All right, how about this? The Horace D, I don't know how you pronounce it, 6-piece needle file set. They've been around for a while. They've got some decent tools for the money. This is not your top-end, kind of file set. This is a small detail set, and again, if you're using files all the time, not the set to get. If you need it every so often, like, hey, I just ran into a thing where I need this needle file kind of thing, this is like, thank goodness I have this, because at $7.49, you might as well pick it up. Comes in a nice little carrying pouch there. Throw it in a drawer somewhere that you can get to when you need it. And you know what? And that's just the case. When you need it, you're going to be glad you have it. But this is, again, not a high-end set, not for an everyday use kind of thing. This is for hey, every once in a while I come across a situation where I need a set like this. This is the set for that. All right. Next up, Pro Grip. Oh, as you see, I bought these in August of this year, August 1st, and I've used them so many times. They live in my truck. We tow, I'm always having stuff in the back of the truck, e-bikes and whatnot, all sorts of stuff back there. If you're carrying any kind of cargo and you're used to dealing with bungees and stuff like that, throw the bungees away. get a pack of these, get 2 packs of them really, because I found 3 is just not enough. You got to have 6 of them to really. I'm of the school of there's no such thing as too many tie downs when you're hauling down the highway. Out here out west, we got speeds of 80, 85 miles an hour, and you got stuff loaded down the back. It's going to try and take flight. So I want to make sure it's not going anywhere because I'm responsible for that stuff. Just remember that. Safety on the road. $9.31, $20 for a 2-pack, or I guess a 6-pack in that case. You might as well grab them. These are no-brainer kind of things, and they're so easy and simple to use. All right, thinking of stuff that lives in the truck. I've talked about this set before. This lives under my back seat because I keep an impact wrench in the truck, so I keep impact sockets as well. 23-piece, half-inch impact socket set from DeWalt, $40. Now, normally $100. Again, at $100, no, I'm not buying this. At $40, oh yeah. And I'm not a fan of the DeWalt ratchets, but they work. At least it's not something I'm using every day, but if I need a ratchet, I've got one there. And you got the extension and you got the adapter if you've got an impact, driver rather than impact wrench, but that's on you. Anyway, $40, that is a no-brainer for a little bit of peace of mind there. Now, next item is an item we keep in the shop. I always have it in the shop, and I haven't really talked about it for some reason, and that is the not necessarily this brand, but I keep a dry erase board in my shop. Why? Well, I can sketch out projects, I can put down shopping lists, I can just make notes to myself about cuts that I need to make. There's always a case where I need to jot something down, and pieces of paper and pen, they get lost and whatnot. Put it up on the wall. It's there. It's easy to see from across the shop. I mount mine vertically, so I can do a nice long list down the edge. But, you do you, however you want to do it. It can mount in all sorts of different ways. Comes with a dry erase, with a built-in eraser on it. That's kind of nice. I just use shop towels myself, but, $17.54. Trust me, getting a good dry erase board in the shop will be a lifesaver, and you'll wonder how you ever lived without one. All right, let's jump over to Walmart. We got this one, this little flashlight here. Look at this, Hyper Tough portable LED work light, 2-pack, $10. So you're paying $5 a pop for these. Look at this thing. Look at the back of this. That is a carabiner clip. I believe these are magnets. It'll clamp onto stuff, and it's got holes for screws also. You can mount this thing in any way you want, plus it acts as a base on top of that. That is ridiculously smart. Look at that thing. That's gonna I don't know how long this thing's gonna last. I'm not gonna say it's Snap-on level quality, but maybe Snap-on might want to take some notes from Hyper Tough of all people. Anyway, $10 for a 2-pack. Again, stocking stuffers. Am I right? Hart 6-gallon 5-peak horsepower stainless steel wet dry vac here. Bonus car kit. You know what? Believe it or not, my wife loves it when I give her appliances. I know some wives are not into it. My wife loves a good vacuum cleaner or a good dishwasher, stuff like that. And she absolutely loves a good shop vac so much, she's often stealing mine. And, I've got the nice Bauer one, and it's got a ton of power. But for what she needs, she doesn't need anything like that. And this is nice, and it's shiny. It looks better in the house kind of stuff. Keep it over in the mudroom. And she's more than happy at $39. There you go, honey. That's your shop vac. You can stay away from mine. Or maybe you just need a light duty shop vac around your shop or something like that. The Hart one, it's not a bad deal there, okay? And what else do we got here from Hart? We got this. Talking about stocking stuffers, 90-piece, 1/4 inch and 3/8 mechanics tool set. You're getting 2 ratchets with that. You're getting the screwdriver with the bit set, some extensions, some adapters, and all those sockets, and a nice tray and everything like that. And I believe you can even pull the pin out of that if you want to put it in your toolbox there, so you can use it as an organizer as well. Not a huge set, not a top-of-the-line set, but a nice little beginner set. Fill out some of the areas there. If you already have your 1/2 inch, this is going to be your 1/4 and your 3/8 kind of stuff. Again, a great Christmas gift idea. Boy, and talking about Christmas gift, you know who needs a gift? You do. You know what you need? I've been talking about them. An edge belt spindle sander, oscillating. These things are fantastic, and this is the grandpappy of them all. This is the Rigid. It's bigger, more robust. At least the cases. I think the motor and everything else is exactly the same. But it's got everything you're going to need here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spindles plus the belt. This is a great tool. Normally, close to $300, all right? I think the best price I've ever seen for it was around 200, and that was years ago. This is factory blemish, so maybe it's got a little nick or something. Most likely, it's just the box that's damaged. Anyway, $167.99 from Direct Tool. Of course, that is the official factory outlet for TTI. That's the company that makes Milwaukee, makes Rigid, makes Ryobi, and makes Hart. All right, and a bunch of other stuff. So this is direct from the factory here, factory blemished, $168. There's going to be a small shipping fee on top of that, but even still, usually when you see this deal, it is in store only. The fact they got shipped to home on this, that grab it now, it will not last. All right, let's jump over to Home Depot. We got a bunch of Ryobi deals. Oh my gosh, screaming Ryobi deals. Are we sure? Did somebody check? Did they extend Ryobi days? Because this is redonkulous. Look at this. We got the HP. You know I'm a huge fan of the HP stuff. That is prosumer all day long, budget pro even, all right? Brushless half-inch hammer drill. All right, you're getting the 2 batteries, you're getting the charger, you're getting the tool, and you're getting the bag. $160. That in itself is not a bad deal. Oh, we're going to throw a free impact wrench on there. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh, but wait, we're not done. How about you need more batteries? We got the 2-pack is 6 amps. That's 12 amps of power there for $150. Wait, you want more than that? All right, how about this? We got the 4 amp hour batteries there for $100. Oh, wow, you guys are so needy. You want 3 batteries in the pack? Fine. How about this? We got the 6, the 4, and the 2 amp with the charger, with the bag, $200. Oh, there's a free circ saw. Not just any circ saw, an HP brushless. Remember, all the HP stuff is brushless. So a brushless circ saw with 3 batteries and a charger and a bag for $200. Ryobi is just blowing it away. All right, I do have one good deal here from Milwaukee. This is the Gen 2. Now, the Gen 1, I heard some good things about. I heard some iffy things about. This is the Gen 2. Allegedly, they fixed all that stuff. 18 volt. This is the angled finish nailer for $300. If you're a pro and, maybe if you're doing some serious homework kind of stuff, you can justify the price. But, $300 if you want to drop that, get rid of that airline, that is the way to go. Now let's jump over to Ace. I always love supporting Ace because most Ace stores are locally owned, locally run, and I always like to shop local when we can. We got the Milwaukee, we got the 10-piece 3 to 8 inch we got Phillips slotted screwdrivers here. Look at this. This is a nice basic screwdriver set here. Is it the best screwdriver set out there? No, I know Milwaukee fanboys will say everything from Milwaukee is the best. It's not, but it's a decent screwdriver set, and for $20, it's not a bad pickup right there. Don't forget to get your Ace Rewards card so you get your points back on this. You can get almost 200 points back on that. Better reason to have your Ace Rewards card is the instant savings. Like on this, we got the Craftsman Pushfire heavy-duty nail gun here. Heavy-duty stapler, I should say, not nail gun. $10, that's $3 off if you have your Ace Rewards cards, and you're still going to earn 129 points on the purchase. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. All right, let's jump over to Lowe's. Lowe's, their deals have been a little few and far between, but we got a great one here. We got some BOGOs here. We got the DeWalt 12-volt brushless Extreme. Remember, this is the new 12-volt from DeWalt, not the old, terrible 12-volt stuff. This is the new, and it's all brushless. It's all fantastic. All super compact. You're getting 2 batteries, 2 tools, the bag, and the charger there for $199. Oh, and you get your free choice of a circ saw or a one-handed recip. Personally, I'd be going one-handed recip. I'm not sure which way do you lean? Circ saw or one-hand recip? I think you got to go the one-hand recip on this. Okay, in both of these cases, they're tool only, by the way. All right, and let's see what else we got as far as BOGOs at Lowe's. Oh, Cobalt. Look at this. 2 4 amp hour extended run batteries with the charger of $150. Oh, and you get a choice of a free oscillating tool or the free impact wrench. I'll tell you what, I like the impact wrench. It's a good, light duty kind of stuff, top end kind of thing. It's a 3/8, but they have sales on this all the time. It gets super cheap, like $70 or something like that. I would get the multi-tool myself. You're getting that plus all the accessories. Both cases, these are tool only. Just remember that. You're not getting another battery with it, but that is a heck of a deal. All right, you want more free batteries? Let's jump over to Acme. Makita, probably, I'm going to step out on a limb here. I'm going to say this is probably the best cordless circ saw on the market right now. It's an absolute 40-volt beast. But on top of that, it just purrs like a kitten. $400 on this. You're getting the saw, rear-handed saw. You're getting the 40-volt battery. You're getting the charger, and you're getting the bag. Of course, Makita makes the best bags on the market, if you ask me. And on top of that, oh, look, 2 free batteries. Makita batteries are not cheap. 40-volt batteries are not cheap. 40-volt Makita batteries, ouch. Free ones, oh yeah, every day go for that. That's why I say if you're going to be in the Makita line, wait and buy these combo kits when they do the BOGOs with the batteries, because that's how to get your batteries for cheap. It's the only way you're going to get cheap batteries from Makita. All right, now let's see what else we got. We got a Milwaukee. How about this? We've got the Surge M12 fuel. Now, I always say I love the M12 stuff. The M12 fuel stuff is ridiculously powerful for its size. You're getting the batteries and the charger and the bag there. But, and this is a 2 battery kit, okay? Be aware of that, 2 battery kit. But on top of that, $179, not a bad price. Oh, wait, you get a free tool with this? Your choice of an oscillating tool, another battery, or the Rover light. I mean, the lights, I think the Milwaukee lights are they're a little proud of those. The batteries are good. That's a great deal. The battery. Personally, I'm going with the multi-tool. I have that multi-tool, and I love it. It's a fantastic. It's not the fuel one, but for the little multi-tool, it does a great job for small work, because it's a small multi-tool using the 12-volt battery, and it just gets in those tight places and just knocks out what you need to do. All right, now as I said, we saved the best till last, so this is the deal of the week. We've got the Yes Welder stick welder, 165 amp, 110 or 220 arc weld machine, hot start arc force here. Okay, just to be clear, it is not starting, if you're learning to weld, a arc welder like this, a stick welder, not the easiest thing to start with, all right? But it's not super hard, and once you learn to control that arc and control your power and everything else, that's it. You've learned welding pretty much, other than the fine details of what gas to use and what to use. But controlling the arc is the essence of welding. And once you got that down, you can jump over to all sorts of stuff. You can do MIG, you can do TIG, and you're going to understand the foundation of it. And that is a great place to start. $129 is a great deal on that. But wait, there's a $40 off coupon. $40 off. That's going to knock this sucker down to, let's say it was $130, take it down to $190. It's going to be what, $188.99, I think. Oh, don't trust the bear math. Do your own math. But that said, the stick welders like this are great. There's a reason why farmers love stick welders, because when you just got to get the job done, and you don't have time to prep your material. You got, rust or something else you got to work through or work around. The arc welders don't care. They'll just blast right through that kind of stuff. They produce their own slag. Remember, if it slags, it drags. So just remember when you're doing that. Anyway, it is a great starter welder. Again, if you're looking for a gift for maybe somebody in your life who's like, hey, I'm thinking about picking up welding. I want to learn how to do it, but I don't know where to start. This is a great starter kit right here. Can't go wrong with that. All right, now talk about some other Christmas gifts and talk about gifts for yourself. I absolutely love this. This is the TCL 55-inch Class 4 Series 4K UHD HDR Smart Roku. This is the exact same TV I'm using as a monitor right now in my RV. This thing is fantastic, and $188. $180. I thought I got a good deal last year when I paid $250 for this thing. $188. Actually, it was earlier this year. I think it was in February or March. Anyway, $188. That's just wrong. That is so cheap. Now, I know there's been some security issues about, people being able to spy on you. Like the U.S. isn't spying it. No one wants to hear what the bear has to say. Anyway, that's up to you. If you've got security clearance, maybe don't buy a Chinese-made TV. Good luck getting a TV, because someone's going to be spying on you. Anyway, Amazon, we're back here with the SanDisk. I know I've talked about this before, but this is the 2 terabyte one. One was at 1,000 megabits, USB-C, USB 3.2, Gen 2 external solid state drive. I use this thing daily. Been using it for over a year. This thing is fantastic for data storage and transfer and all that kind of stuff. $150. You can use it for backups. You can use it for transferring between PCs. You can use it as your main storage. It is just that good. I can't recommend them enough. And this thing is wicked small. It looks bigger than it there. That's how big this thing is. It is tiny. All right, it fits in your pocket and you'll forget it's there. I would not put it on a lanyard kind of thing like this because I wouldn't trust the lanyard. That's the storage you have. Who cares? $150 is not worth the time and effort I have on the files that are in it. So I wouldn't do that. But, that said, it is a great, easy, portable device. All right, let's see what other gifts we got here. We've got the Garmin Instinct Solar Rugged Outdoor Smartwatch here, $269. Now, just to compare some of these, let's see here. $369 on that one. So that is a good deal on that. There's a couple different colors in here. The green one here, if you want to go in tactical green, you have to go through different buying options. Let's see what they got used. They're all used on this one. That's kind of a bummer. New is $450. Yeah, I'd go with the red. Let's see what we got in yellow. Yellow got a good deal on it. $319. That one's cheaper. It's so weird on Amazon. The difference in the color and that will save you $189. Look at that, $189 on that one. Other people, I don't know, is it the exact same model? This is the, let's see here, the 10026401, and this is the, here's go. It doesn't say, oh, they look like the same model. Anyway. You'll have to check it out, but it said there's a bunch of different. Anyway, great Christmas gifts here. 119. I know my son loves these kind of things. All right. Anyway, moving along. Talking about something I love, my wife loves, the Camp Chef outdoor stove. This is a 2-burner stove, 30,000 BTUs, cast aluminum burners. Cooking dimensions are 14 by 32. This thing is great. Now this is a stove, literally a stove. A lot of people don't get this. Like, what's the cooking surface? You're going to put your pots and pans directly on this. The other thing you can do is they sell like a grill top that goes on that turns this into a gas grill. They have a griddle top that goes in this, turns into a gas griddle. If you like cooking outdoors and you like cooking with gas, I cannot recommend Camp Chef enough. There you can see the gas grill. It's just a box that sits on top of it and turns it into a grill. It's awesome, and you can pick those things up for cheap on sales. $100. This is 33% off. And I said, this thing, if you do any kind of camping or maybe even just like to cook out on your back deck, like I do, it's weird at home. The wife, any kind of cooking inside, the wife does. Any kind of cooking outside, I do. And sometimes I want to have a nice big pot or something going, like, along with the barbecue and stuff that we're doing. This is a great way to do it for $100. All right, let's see. Now this one, I got a comment because it showed up in a lot of the other stuff here when we're going through and showing people commented on it last week, and that is the Royal Danish butter cookies. We give these out kind of every year to some family and friends, and we send them out. They got the 12 ounce there for the one pack for $3.38. You know what my favorite thing about these? I love the cookies is the tin. There's always uses for that tin afterwards. My wife collects the tins. We fight over the tins. Who gets to use them for what? Anyway, $3.38. The other thing we've been sending out is the Botocci. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Italian. Mini classic moist holiday cakes. Traditional Italian recipe with candied fruits and raisins and stuff. Maybe it's not your thing. It's not exactly a fruit cake. It's kind of an Italian version of one. It's not bad. They also have a plain version. They have a chocolate version. Here, we got the chocolate version. They've got the vanilla version, but the original is the one that's on sale for $5.50 each. Makes a nice little, Christmas gift to send to family and friends who are far away. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you today. Do you think the Bear nailed it with the deals of the week? Do you think we scored? Anyway, stay tuned. We got more Black Friday deals coming up. On top of that, we got more SEMA coverage. I had to compile all that footage and put it together so you can actually see what we saw at SEMA. There is some incredible tools, some incredible vehicles. So be sure to, you've chomped the old like button, smash that subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of the content. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.